Last time in Rulings from the Bench, we hinted that we were playing Mortal Kombat X. Came out a couple of weeks ago for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. We've been playing it, and it is very cool. First Mortal Kombat game for the next-gen consoles. I've been really impressed by the graphics, the gameplay. Everything is very stout. The story mode is kind of iffy, but you don't really expect much from the story mode of a fighting game. Really, the only reason that I was buying this game was because I've always been super pumped about Mortal Kombat games' ability to burn hours. I can literally log onto this game, start playing, and waste hours of
Not calories. Hours.
No calories at all. Jay's been playing it with me. Brandon has yet to play it extensively, but we've all had a extensive involvement in the Mortal Kombat franchise. Absolutely. This is the 9th or 10th game. I'm not sure. They call it Mortal Kombat X, but I don't remember if it's 9 or 10.
There's been
X means 10 in Roman numerals.
It does, but I think I
can't count that out. So
yeah. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna run down our favorite Mortal Kombat player to play with in the entire Mortal Kombat franchise. This dates back to cabinet games in the corner of the Mexican restaurants when you play them. When your mom went to the bathroom and you're playing, you know, because you don't want her to see. You know, back when Hillary Clinton thought that the games were ruining the youths.
Final fight.
Yeah. So.
A ute.
So, Brandon, favorite Mortal Kombat player to play with in the history of the game?
What the I'm gonna have to say Liu Kang on that one, son. Bicycling. Oh,
and in the new game, he totally does do the bicycle kick. I played against him the other day in the story mode, of course, and he starts kicking my shit and rotating his legs in a circle, and I'm like, I know that move. So it's there, guys. Check.
Well, I'd have to say my favorite character of all time is probably, not Sub-Zero, but Scorpion, because...
The opposite, Sub-Zero.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just very simple controller sets. Yeah. It's very similar to the original game, so it's not that hard to pick up.
That's a very cool thing about the new games is you do have the ability kind of to mentally revert back to the control sets of the old games. If you know that, you know, Sub-Zero or Scorpion or Reptile or Ermac or somebody like that who's been in the old games has a move that you're familiar with, you can just do that out of instinct, and that move is probably still there. That's something that I thought was very cool because it kept people like me who aren't very good at fighting games at least relevant. My favorite player to play with in this game and in all of the games has always been Ermac. Ermac's always been my favorite dude because he's just slippery. Like, you can get in behind people, teleport up behind him. He's kind of a demon. He's like a split multi-soul kind of guy. He's very creepy, but very cool to use.
He's got a great personality.
Yeah, many of them. So, Ermac's my favorite, Scorpion and Liu Kang. So, guys, if you're looking for a game to go out and burn time and just have fun with, no calories, Mortal Kombat X is the way to go. It being on the new-gen consoles, it's gorgeous. I can't stress enough how pretty this game is. So, I say go out and get it. Neighborhood Films is going to urge you to, if you're not, you know, if you're still living with your mom, maybe don't let her see it. If you have kids, maybe don't let them play it. Yeah. But it's very cool, and we had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. So, and on the topic of Mortal Kombat, the Strong Museum of Play is inducting the Video Game Hall of Fame. And that's coming up very soon. Sometime this month. They've got it narrowed down to 15 games right now. I think they're trying to narrow it down even more to 5 games that will actually be inducted first into the Video Game Hall of Fame. They do everything electronic and board gaming and all, from what I can tell. I've never heard of them until I looked it up. Strong Museum. It's in New York, and they do everything. It looks like a giant Toys R Us. It looks amazing. They do all kinds of stuff with games. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't like New York, but I'd go.
And there's all kinds of classic games on the 15 list. Look it up on their website. But Mario Brothers, Zelda, Strong Museum of Play.
Strong Museum
of Play. Yeah, check it out. So big video game fans here, and the Video Game Hall of Fame is coming. People.
Video games have a special place in our heart, guys. We like to waste time. So.
Neighborhood Films. That's what we do in our downtime. Video games.
And beer.